lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hey, 47, 26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's on the move. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take. 26.
Off the play fake. Hits Prescott. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kill.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's running for it. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. First down, here's Dak. Down the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 53. Here we go, 47. 26.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here we go, 46. 46.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Kill.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Here's Dak. going for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, take 26.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's incomplete left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Off play action, Rodgers. Pass complete to his back. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 11. And that will set up 1st and goal. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets looking for a score before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. It's 2nd and goal. Pressure comes. Rodgers. Chased out to his right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Finds his target, Hall. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Kill!
Dak now from the gun. To left sideline, complete. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here we go, 47. 46.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yeah! There we go! Right check! We're going to 54. Why is? 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Here he is on 3rd and long. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Kill.
Looking to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jets are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. He's got it to his running back. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. That one is caught left side of the field. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here we go, 46.
Dak throwing again. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Another throw for Prescott. Forced out to his right. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Rodgers. Got a man open, left side, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
you block over here.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
The give on second to Hall. Space to the left. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Now looking to throw with Rodgers. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They just get the play off. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And after that last 2nd score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Elliott straight ahead. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Kill! 47! We go 46! 26!
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's going to push one deep down the right. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And that might just do it for him, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Reeled in at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The
Two in, two back ends, booked up. Look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now. See now, society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one. 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will. I got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. The return starts at the 18. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming right is Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a...
This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Throwing now, off play action. It's caught, that's Mike Williams. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
from the 34. Hall there to haul it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. From the red zone now. Flush down now to his left. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air, Taylor. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's caught. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Looking for the Jets get there and bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. They'll go for it. Rodgers. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. to throw is Rodgers. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Able to find Corley. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Has a lane past the 45. And he's down all the way to the 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They go right back to Hall. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets looking down a very long field. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Right now, you got 58.
A give left side for Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
30. 50. Inside.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Hey, 88. Run up. Too much. Hey, take 26. Look at this.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
50. Hey, you block over here. Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, this.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And that catch is made down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 2. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Running this with Hall. Has a big hole left. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. First down, Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up second down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers here from the gun. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle. In this case, run him right out of bounds.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
50.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Hey, take 26. 26.
Third and long, Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want...
On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Wilson on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Back to throw it. Has his man, it's Corley. And this is down all the way to the 3. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Here's Hall on the give, and he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Trying again, Hall. And they'll bring him down after an all-right game. The Jets take their first timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quincy Williams has it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. That play's going to stand as we saw it. The penalty declined, and it's 2nd down coming up. This is Hall. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They'll go right side with Hall. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. Cuts right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down throw by Rodgers. Escapes out to the left. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. QB sneak coming. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Jump out! Back north. Take 30. Over 50.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Inside. Hey, 88. Clear Mike.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing once again. Rodgers. Wilson's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Back north.
1st down, Jets.
No. Hey, take 26.
Again, Rodgers. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's a give to Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets leading by 11. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets have some new life in the 4th. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Getting out to his left. Now he takes it, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, check 26.
Here he is to throw. The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Hey, you block over here. Get 300. Get 300.
Desperation time on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down.
Jump out.
Throwing now. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. So the newly found lead stays where it is, and now I'd expect to see them just boot this away and prevent any type of return.
Yeah, this is where you love a kicker with a big old leg. Don't even let them return it. The squib kick can be dangerous. I think that was the play, Kate, like 20 years ago. But the QBs today and how quickly they move the ball, just send this one through the end zone.
Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the win goes to the Jets. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from inside myself, I remind myself from
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Red on red.
And right away, he lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation, they keep the football.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
11, 11.
I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
11. Rig alert. Go. It's hot.
Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 27 yards. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
All right, let's go.
They run the option on second down. Give to Bigsby on the option. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Give to Hall running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Lisa 24.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
13, Luke. 30 left.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, kill. Sink right.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On play action, Rodgers steps away. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Running left, it's Hall. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just floated from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That is Josh Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Jaguars nothing.
The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
11.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 56 yards. And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. He's got room at the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Get 300. Get 300. Back north.
A give running right is Hall. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Rodgers going to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
Escapes the defender.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Go, go. Go, go. Let's go. Say, hey. Go, go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check smash. Check smash. Hey, I'm gun. 13 loop. Loop.
Now Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Fighting his way through contact.
Still on his feet.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Jets. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
30 left. Hey, kill. Sink right. Red. Done.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Here's 2nd and 3.
It's on red. Sink right open. Hey, smash. 11. 11.
Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
A handoff for Hall.
And shedding through the tackle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Zerline now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
It's highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here for the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me. The numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want to pick at a litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters. Call them silverback gorillas. Going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime.
Problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary.
Open them wide. Mind if I pull up with a few?
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. He'll get about 2. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Second down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Here we go. Down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, uno more. Speed left. Look the hot. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's taken in. He's going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. Throwing is Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Throwing on second down. Stroud. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's beyond midfield to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
South.
On first down, it's Stroud. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go. Hey, south.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Now a 3rd and 2.
Soulja. Why Tony? Buggy. Hey, uno.
On play action. Stroud under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hey.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. They'll push this one downfield, looking for Schultz.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Mixon. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 31 yards. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Rodgers now. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And he's got it. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He fumbled the football. The Jets have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Wow, Greg, never a good time to turn the ball over, but in the final minute of the 1st half to give up a defensive touchdown. Big mistake for the offense there.
Yeah, and we see so often teams love to go try to steal points before the half. They have this aggressive mindset. They think it gives them a little bit of a momentum gain going into the halftime break. In this case, the aggressiveness backfires. Not only are they unable to score, but they cough it up and the defender takes it all the way back for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. to the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Next to score, Jets 24, Texans 14.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 11. Out to the right. Out to the right.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Jets 24, Texans 14.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Hall. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
All right. Whoa. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. On the quick slant, they find Dell. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Stroud to throw. That is caught. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Mixon. He slams it in there, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans cut the lead to 3, 24-21. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They give to Hall. Room to run at the 40. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Williams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Christian Harris there on the stop. 3rd down. Here's Hall. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Oh, hey.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Here we go, let's go.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll run.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll stick to the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to even the score late. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he is out of bounds, but the fake worked, picking up the 1st down. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Robin. Hey, south. Why Tony? Buggy. Under.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Mixon. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Fairbairn good on the point after, and the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Gibson now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And he's going to have the Jets 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offense.
That's how I be happy. It's for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label trying to give me feedback. Tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cub in week since.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down. A run here with Hall. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense...
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And the Jets are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the give, it's Hall. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ifotu Melifonwu. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff to throw on first down. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions will go up by 7. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Jets first down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. First down for Aaron. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. He is in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Williams in motion. On first and 10, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second down, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
On third down, Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard. And he's going to be brought down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Rodgers going up top again. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Williams in motion. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Here's Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Naturally now, attack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
A handoff, Gibbs running left. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Will McDonald, third tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The Lions called their first timeout. Second down and 8. Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
On 2nd down, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It is a big play there for the Lions. 52 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll go again with Hall. He'll have a Jets 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And he's got another one. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Extra point try now for Zerline. He's got it. And the Jets are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The motion man is Raymond. On 1st down, it's Goff. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Goff. This one intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Another run here with Hall. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. That is brought in at the 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. One more time, they give it to Hall. And it'll be a gain here down to the 12-yard line. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short.
He's got his big tight end, Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Jets. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll stick to the ground, and he'll get about 5. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Scramble rules. Every team has them, and the teams that execute them the best, that's where the big plays come. It's exactly the case here. Great job by the running back sensing his quarterback move from the pocket. Stay in phase, be friendly, throw for the quarterback, and once he gets the ball in his hands, he can do the rest.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. run with Gibbs. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. First and goal. Williams in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is first and 10. Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So it's a win here for the Lions. This
You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure 8 when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need either wait. If you get it, then that's the play. You wanna run it up, run it up, all night. If the lights went down, get your kip up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna.
travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Davis now to return it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. Well, you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. Whoa! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
Here we go.
Another try with Moss. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
On 2, ready? Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan,
and he will score. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. Yeah! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Let's get set.
They bring Chase in motion. They go play action for Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. Taken in by Gesicki. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That one taken in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, it's Hall. Here's 3rd and 7.
Go to 50. Hey, you block.
Throwing, Rodgers. Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Get 300. Get 300.
Now Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Von Bell, the veteran safety, is there on the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Rodgers to throw. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. We are through 1. It's the Bengals on top. More from MetLife Stadium after this.
I'm fine. Ready?
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
A run over center with Moss. Finding room to the 20. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll run with Moss. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
2nd down, Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Gibson now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. Off he goes. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. And in this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Over. Back to north.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Rodgers. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Back north.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
No.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Rodgers now. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
2nd down, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And we will not have a run back here. The second half starts with a touchback.
I'm one, right?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there.
On 2. Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On first and 10, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go.
They'll give up the middle to Moss. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They go play action for Burrow. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction mode. And let's also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On first and 10, it's Moss. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase?
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush. and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
6:30.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he'll be taken down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. That is caught side of the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
On 1, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
They go once more with Moss. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll run right here with Moss. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Moss. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run here. Good running inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run. Whoa. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Gesicki, the man in motion. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Done.
They'll drop to throw. That one finds Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down.
11.
Brown. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 40.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He'll try to set up the screen with Moss. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Throwing is Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Moss. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Burrow. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be 3rd down.
So an incompletion's certainly not the worst thing in the world, but right now you're in a battle against the clock. You want to make sure that any field goal or any scoring play ends the game. You don't want to give your opponent a chance to answer the score, so they've got to be mindful of working this clock and mindful of getting into really manageable field goal distance. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. He's going to look for the home run ball. Going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tower.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zerlock. This to win the game. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Davis now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Another run here with Hall. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now a first throw here in overtime. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he is going to score. It's a shocking finish here in overtime. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting.
Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from East Rutherford. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Hey, 88. Look again.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll go right side with Hall. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them first and goal. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fires over the middle, caught. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. It's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. On the move. Headed. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Hey, 57 color.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
Hey, 15.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. First down, Rodgers. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, Rodgers. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Mike Williams, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. McCole Hardman now on the return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30.
Attack, attack! Yellow!
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's brought down after a short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
15!
From the 33 on 2nd down. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Yellow! 15! Hey, yellow, go.
One of the tight ends motioning right. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got time here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to the air, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
We're good.
Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll get this one to Brown. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Play action, Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And it's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. This one intended for the running back. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Hey, Ripley. Yellow. I don't need to.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. He's going deep. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Attack, attack!
Now they send their back in motion right. Hauled in by Rice. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Yellow! 15, 15! Yellow! Shot!
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. He's got room to roam here. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Easy.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets himself free. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Oh, like air out of a balloon. You saw all the excitement disappear when they saw the flag in the backfield. That penalty nullifies the INT.
Well, don't hit the quarterback then, Kate. Certainly don't rough him. Crying out loud.
And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one's out and caught on the right side. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Working quickly here. They'll run it with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. We've got a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Conklin brings it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Inside. Jump out. Back north.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Got Williams, and it's complete. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Mike Williams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that 2nd one far bigger than his 1st when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the 2nd half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He lets one fly deep downfield. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
I don't need to. Here goes 15. Yellow. Hey, 43.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Here's one, left side. He's got it. Complete pass. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down from the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Finds his target, Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
6:30.
Working out of the gun. It's Rodgers. To the left sideline. Complete. And what a hit there. Ouch. She faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Coming right is Hall. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. This is Hall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go right back to Hall. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again, Hall. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Inside.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, 88.
From the gun, here's a body conduct. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw it. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey, 43, 15. 43.
Here he is to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he crosses midfield before going out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Yellow. Hero 15. Attack. Yellow. Right side.
Now to throw. That one is caught left side of the field.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Toward that left upright, and no good! It bounces off! So the win goes to the Jets. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.
Next week, back no more features. I might just stare at you. I'm geeked on next week, back no more features.
jail on it. Big low, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on you. Better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players. My folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get 'em, glow, them fraudulent, you know you the truth.